Hey, it's Katie, and welcome back to my booktube channel. For today's video, I will be doing my FairyLoot unboxing, and I'm not really sure what happened to this package. It's not like ripped or anything, but it does have a bunch of tape all over the corner, and I'm just going to try to cut around some of it because I feel like it's just gonna rip all of the black off of the box, which is not really the vibe. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very excited to open this with you guys. Okay, so I think I finally got enough tape off to open it, so let's see what's inside. Okay, I never know what to pull out first because there's always so many cute things. Okay. I am pretty sure that this is a tumbler. Also, the packaging is really squishy and fun. I love getting new drinkware. It's like my favorite thing. I don't even need as many cups and mugs as I have, but I'm obsessed with it. This is so cute. It's definitely a tumbler, of course. It says, "From Now Until the Darkness Claims Us" by Sarah J. Maas. It has a whole bunch of dragons all over it. Pretty sure they're dragons. But look how cute. It's see-through, and it also came with a straw, of course. I love drinkware, especially tumblers. I am obsessed. Okay. I found the spoiler card. The theme is spellcraft, and this is the May FairyLoot box. And this is a tumbler inspired by the Throne of Glass series, which I've only read book 1, but I definitely plan on finishing it. I just can't decide if I want to get the hardcover set or a paperback set. So if you want to help me decide, let me know in the comments. But of course, this is a sign that I need to keep reading it. I was kind of iffy about the first book, but I liked it enough that I want to continue, and I know everybody loves it, so hopefully I love that series too. But I will put the artist names for all these items up on the screen because I'm terrible at pronouncing them, and I want to make sure that they get the credit that they deserve. But I love this. Also, it kind of gives me like spooky vibes, so I will definitely be drinking out of this probably year-round, but especially during the fall. Okay, the next thing I'm grabbing is a Serpent and Dove coaster set. What? I never expected to get coasters. Wow, these are so cool. And I've only read the first book in Serpent and Dove, and I read it forever ago, so I cannot remember their names. But I'm gonna try my best to show you what these coasters look like. I'm so impressed. Every time I get a FairyLoot box, I'm amazed by some of the items that they include because I would have never thought to include any of these. There we go, it's a little crooked. They are foiled coasters, and like I said, they are inspired by Serpent and Dove. And I love them with all of my heart. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're off to a great start between the tumbler and the coasters. I mean, what more could I want, right? Okay, after that, we have this box. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely rolling around. This is Roll the Dice Reading List Game. That sounds so cool. Find your next read, Dyson Easy. Okay, so here's what the box looks like. I'm so excited. So it comes with this little FairyLoot pouch, and it comes with a die. It's such a pretty die. It's gold and purple. And then it comes with this pad of paper. It's a thick pad of paper, and it has spots 1 through 20 because that's all the numbers on this die. And I'm assuming you make your reading list, you write books 1 through 20, and you can roll this, and it helps you figure out what book to read next, which I definitely need that. And I'm also a mood reader, so I'm not really sure how this will go. I don't know if I just want to make a list of my top 20 books I want to read soon, Or if I want to maybe make one list for fantasies and another list for like romances and contemporaries, because I feel like usually I know if I want to read a fantasy or something different, and so maybe if I keep 2 lists going, that'll help. But this is so cool. I would have never thought that they would include this either, but I'm already obsessed and I haven't even done it yet. I cannot stop smiling. Okay, so yes, this is the TBR game. It's an item they've never included before, and all you need to do is write down all the books you want to choose from on the numbered sheet of paper and roll the dice. Whatever number you roll, that's the book you read. And it's brought to us by Team FairyLoot, and I am so excited. Okay, so the next thing in here is this little pouch, and it's interesting packaging. I'm not sure what could be in here. What is this? Oh, it has 2 pieces. First of all, I am obsessed with the color choices. So cute. It says, "Behold What Has Arrived" by Jordan. Ooh, I don't know how to say Jordan's last name. I definitely know that it's from Raybearer. I mean, I don't know if the quote itself is, but I know that's who the author is. I cannot spit words out today. I'm just so excited. I'm not sure what this is. Let me check. But I think it's beautiful, so I really hope I'm going to use it. This is a wooden phone stand. That's another item they've never included before. It says, "Now you'll have somewhere safe to store your phone on your desk, and the perfect place to rest your phone while watching videos or doing other things. The super handy accessory features gorgeous lettering and is inspired by Raybearer." Okay, so I definitely had that right. I think it slides in like that, and I can rest my phone on it, which I don't have with me right now. You can just rest your phone on it. That's so cute. And I love that it also, like, you can put it together and take it apart as many times as you want. So if I need to store it flat, I can store it flat and then set it up when I need it. This is so cute, so summery, and I love everything about the design of this. It's so gorgeous. Up next, we have an art print, and this is so cool. I'm pretty sure this is from Crave, and I have recently read the 3 books in the Crave series that are out currently, and I am obsessed. I never thought that I would be really into that series. I always thought it was similar to Twilight, which wasn't really something I thought I was interested in reading, but apparently I am, because I am obsessed with the series, and some of these characters are some of my favorites I've ever read. Specifically Hudson, he is one of my favorite book boyfriends now, and I highly recommend you read Crave by Tracy Wolff if you haven't. I cannot wait until the 4th book comes out later this year. But look at this art print. I'm obsessed. So let me see if I can figure out who is who, because I know that we have, I think, Grace. It's been a little bit since I read it. We have Grace, and then we have the brothers Hudson and Jackson. And then Finn, is that his name? And then we have the cousin. I cannot remember her name, but I love them all. That was probably pointless to you guys. There's no reason for me to name them all, but I'm just excited when I finally know one of the books that these items are themed after, because typically I don't, and I just add those books to my TBR because I need to read them, obviously. And I'm so excited that there's something from Crave. I love Crave. Okay, and the last thing in here before we get to the pouch with our book in it are the tarot cards, and we have 9 and 10 of wands. Oh, here, let me show you one at a time so I can make sure that you see it. I've always loved these tarot cards. It's one of the main reasons I wanted FairyLoot, and now that I can finally get this subscription box, they make me so happy every single time. Let me see who these characters are, because I feel like I'm always clueless. Serpent and Dove. Okay, I thought so. So these are characters from Serpent and Dove. And I am so excited to add to my tarot card collection. I need to find a way to display them, because I have, quite a few now that I've gotten some FairyLoot boxes, and I want to find a way to show them off. So if you have any ideas for that, please let me know in the comments. I would definitely appreciate it. But let's move on to the book. I'm pretty sure I know what book it is just by the spoiler card. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me what book it is, and I've actually already read this book, so I'm excited to see what this version looks like. already love it. I just saw a glimpse of the pages and I already really love it. Whoa. What? Okay, look at this. So this is Witches Steeped in Gold by Sienna Smart, which is the book that I thought it was. I also got the Owl Crate box with the same book in it. So now I have two different versions of the book, and I really did end up enjoying the book. I think I included it in a... Did I include it in a reading vlog? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, because I just finished it earlier this month. Sorry, my brain is all over the place. But I definitely have a review of this book, and I have my Goodreads link below if you want to check it out. But this was one of my most anticipated books of the year, and I ended up enjoying it, but I didn't love it as much as I hoped I was going to. I enjoyed the characters, but because it's told from... So the book involves two female main characters, and because of that, I found myself getting a little bit confused with whose perspective I was reading, and they seemed very similar to me because they were both very, like, revenge-driven, and also there was a lot of really great world building, which I really appreciated. I loved the magic and the world building in this. It was really great, and I thought that was really cool, but because of how intense the world building was, there were a lot of elements and a lot of like terms that were just unique to the story that were just kind of thrown at you and you weren't really given a chance to understand those. So it could have just been my mindset while I was reading it, but it was a little confusing for me, but I did end up still enjoying it. So I definitely do plan on keeping both versions of the book, especially now that I've seen this one. I can't even comprehend how beautiful this is. Sorry, I just kind of went off on a tangent about the book, but I figured you guys would want to know my thoughts. But not only is that gorgeous, we have stenciled edges, which I love. It goes perfect with this. I don't think I own a single book that has this kind of dust jacket on it where it doesn't even say the title of the book on the cover. Like, that's just so amazing. And it's signed by the author, but I love that page as well. It just looks so great. Oh my goodness. There's more. It just keeps getting better. I mean, I feel like that's what FairyLoot does. They make these books so amazing. So we have a similar design on this cover, and once again it says Witches Steeped in Gold on the side. And then we have a design on the reverse of the dust jacket, which are our two main characters. Hold on, hopefully you guys can see our characters. There we go. We have Ira and Jasmine, and they look so cool in this. I love when there's stuff on the reverse of the dust jacket, especially of the characters, because while you're reading, if you want to picture who it is, because I always have problems picturing the characters, so I love when books and authors include pictures of the characters because it really helps me, you know, play the story out in my brain. So that's really great. And this is probably one of my favorite FairyLoot editions that I have. Just everything about it is gorgeous. And I feel like it really fits the vibe of the book because this is like a Jamaican inspired story. So I really feel like the design on this cover really fits that. But in case you didn't kind of get the gist from my jumbled little blurb that I gave you guys earlier, this book is a Jamaican-inspired fantasy about two enemy witches who have to enter a deadly alliance to take down a common enemy. And as I was trying to explain with this edition, it has a completely redesigned cover. It has a stencil design on all three edges. It has artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, foil embossing on the case. It has a ribbon bookmark. I didn't see that on my own. Good thing I'm reading this. Let me find it. Oh my gosh. It has a ribbon bookmark. I don't own a book with a ribbon bookmark. That's amazing. So it has a ribbon bookmark and it's signed by the author. And then there's also an author's letter in here. Yeah, there's some other things in this bag that I didn't grab yet because I got distracted by the book. But as usual, we have our bookmark that goes with the spoiler card image. we have the author's note, so some thoughts from Shannon Smart, and on the other side we have one of our other characters with a character art print. Now I can't remember his name either. I'm terrible with character names. I need to start using like little sticky notes and writing the character names on it and putting it in the front of the books, because he is a pretty big main character, and I just really Kierden? I'm not sure how to say his name, but I'm pretty sure that's who this is. I love getting the art prints in these boxes. They are so amazing. I'm obsessed with this ribbon bookmark. Okay, before I get super excited and like keep fangirling over these items, let's do a little recap of everything that we got. So first, we got this tumbler inspired by Throne of Glass. We got Serpent and Dove coasters. Then we got this dice game from FairyLoot where it'll help me decide what book to read next, which I think that's one of the items I'm most excited for, but honestly, I'm obsessed with everything in here, so I can't choose. We have this really cute phone stand inspired by Raybearer. We have this gorgeous art print of Crave. We have tarot cards, which are 9 and 10 of Wands, which are Serpent and Dove inspired. And then we have this gorgeous book, and I cannot wait to add this to my shelves. It's going to be a great addition. And the last thing that I need to tell you guys is the theme for next month's box, which I am so excited for. And that theme is Animal Companions. I'm so excited to see what they do with this theme. I love animals. I've always loved animals. Literally any animal I'm basically obsessed with. And in this specific picture that they're using for the promo, there's like a tiger and some kind of fox and something else that looks like a fox or a wolf with wings, and I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks gorgeous and I cannot wait. And the items in that box are inspired by the Raven Boys, Crescent City, the Priory of the Orange Tree, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Kingdom of the Wicked, which are some of my favorite books and also some of the books at the top of my TBR. So I cannot wait to get my hands on that box. And it also includes 2 items that they've never featured before, one of which is a Crescent City flower pot. I mean, what more can I say? I cannot say enough amazing things about FairyLoot. It's definitely my favorite subscription box that I've ever gotten, and I'm excited for next month's book because it says it's a contemporary fantasy filled with sarcastic characters, dragons, action, and a dash of romance, which is basically everything I need in a fantasy. So I will see you guys in my next video. I appreciate you guys watching me unbox this. Hopefully you had just as much fun as I did. If you did have a good time, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I upload next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in my next video.